Two cryptocurrencies, two radically different visions. One's chasing pure speed like it's late for a Bitcoin rally. The other is quietly embedding itself into factories, supply chains, and the Internet of Things while nobody's watching. Kaspa versus IOTA, this isn't just a comparison, this is a battle for the future of blockchain scalability. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one deserves a spot in your portfolio right now. What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, smash that like button right now and subscribe because we're diving deep into projects that could genuinely change your financial future. Today we're dissecting two absolute monsters in the altcoin space, Kaspa and IOTA. Let's get into it. So here's the situation. Blockchain has a problem. Actually, it has several problems. Speed, scalability, fees, centralization. Take your pick. Bitcoin processes maybe 7 transactions per second. Ethereum is faster, but still chokes during bull runs. Both Kaspa and IOTA looked at this mess and said, we're gonna fix it. But they're doing it in completely opposite ways. These two projects represent fundamentally different philosophies about what blockchain should become. Kaspa's all about raw performance, think drag racing but for decentralized finance. IOTA, that's playing the long game, targeting real-world industries where billions of microtransactions need to happen without anyone thinking twice about fees. The question isn't which technology is cooler, the question is, which one's going to make you money first? Now, before you rush to your exchange app, let's talk about what makes this decision actually difficult, because if this were easy, everyone would already be rich, and I'd be recording this from a yacht instead of my home office. Kaspa's rocketing up the charts with a community that's borderline obsessed. Daily wallet interactions are climbing, the hype is real, but hype doesn't always equal profits. Just ask anyone who bought Shy B at the top. Meanwhile, IOTA is working with governments and the European Union. That sounds impressive until you remember that government partnerships move more slowly than DMV lines. Here's where it gets spicy. Kaspa's market cap sits at around $1.3 billion. IOTA, about $569 million. That's nearly 3 times smaller, which, mathematically means more room to run. But smaller market caps also mean higher risk. You're not investing in a Tesla here. You're investing in a startup that might either change the world or completely disappear. And get this, 93% of all Kaspa tokens are already circulating. IOTA's at 87%. Translation: Kaspa's supply is almost fully unlocked, while IOTA still has a bit more inflation coming. Does that matter? Depends on whether you believe in dilution risk or market maturity. Alright, let's break down the data because, honestly, feelings don't pay bills, numbers do. Kaspa operates on a BlockDAG architecture. Stop yawning, this is actually fascinating. Unlike Bitcoin, which processes one block at a time like a terrible fast food drive-thru, Kaspa processes multiple blocks simultaneously. We're talking about 10 blocks per second right now, with ambitions to hit 100. That's not just fast. That's did my transaction already confirm? Fast. And here's my take. Speed matters more than people think. DeFi doesn't wait. Token launches don't wait. If you're trying to mint an NFT during a bull run and your transaction's stuck for 20 minutes, you've already lost money. Kaspa solves that problem brutally well. Now let's talk IOTA. This project doesn't even use traditional blocks or miners. Every transaction validates another transaction. It's like a blockchain that runs on good karma, zero fees, near instant confirmation, designed specifically for the Internet of Things. Think smart cities, autonomous vehicles, supply chain tracking. Anywhere you need millions of tiny transactions happening constantly without anyone caring about gas fees. IOTA's targeting industrial adoption and, honestly, I'm actually pretty bullish on that angle. Why? Because enterprises have deep pockets and long timelines. If IOTA becomes the standard for IoT payments, we're talking about a market worth trillions, not millions, trillions. Let's get tactical for a second. Which crypto actually makes sense to hold right now? First, the Kaspa case. This coin had a fair launch, no sketchy ICO, no venture capital cronies dumping on retail. That's huge for community trust. When a project launches fairly, it builds loyalty fast. And loyalty in crypto translates to holding behavior, which stabilizes price floors during corrections. Kaspa's proof-of-work model also brings security. Miners are literally spending electricity to secure the network. That's skin in the game. It's not some proof-of-stake system where early whales control governance forever. Plus, with only about 7% of mining rewards left, gradually decreasing through geometric halvings, the inflation pressure is minimal. But here's the kicker from a trading perspective. Kaspa's already proven itself in the hype cycle. The community's active. X is buzzing with KES content. Developers are building KRC20 tokens. That ecosystem growth is exactly what you want to see before a major breakout. Now flip to IOTA. A smaller market cap means asymmetric upside potential. If IOTA goes from $569 million to $1.3 billion, matching Kaspa, that's nearly a 3x return right there. And unlike most altcoins, IOTA offers staking rewards between 5% and 10%. That's passive income while you wait for price appreciation. Not bad if you're playing the long game. IOTA's partnerships are legitimately impressive. European Union collaborations, enterprise integrations. These aren't just press releases, they're actual use cases being deployed. And when enterprises adopt blockchain tech, they don't switch platforms every 6 months. They're sticky customers. I made a critical observation here. IOTA's not chasing crypto degenerates, it's chasing real-world utility. That's a slower burn, but potentially a bigger payoff. Think about it. If IOTA becomes the backbone for global supply chains or autonomous vehicle payments, the token demand becomes structural, not speculative. Here's my honest assessment. Kaspa's the momentum play. It's got speed, community energy, and DeFi potential. If you believe the next bull run will be driven by decentralized applications and fast transaction layers, Kaspa's your horse. IOTA's the patience play. It's got enterprise traction, staking rewards, and a lower entry point. If you believe blockchain's real value comes from integrating with traditional industries and solving actual business problems, IOTA is where you park capital and wait. Neither project is trying to be Bitcoin. They're not competing for digital gold status. They're building infrastructure for different parts of the future economy. Kaspa wants to power the next generation of DeFi protocols. IOTA wants to power the next generation of everything else. One more technical note. Kaspa's on-chain activity is climbing steadily. Daily wallet interactions are increasing, which signals genuine usage beyond speculation. IOTA's activity is more concentrated around enterprise testing and pilot programs, different metrics for different strategies. The risk profiles differ too. Kaspa's community is driven, which means volatility. Retail investors panic sell, whales manipulate. You know the drill. IOTA's institutional focus means slower price movement, but potentially more stability during bear markets. Enterprises don't rage quit projects because of a red candle. Look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you which one to buy. You're adults, you understand risk. But what I will say is this. Both Kaspa and IOTA are solving real problems with legitimate technology. They're not meme coins, they're not rug pulls waiting to happen. They're serious blockchain projects with serious teams. Your decision boils down to belief. Do you believe in crypto-native ecosystems where speed and decentralization reign supreme? That's Kaspa. Do you believe in blockchain quietly infiltrating traditional industries until it's everywhere, and you don't even notice? That's IOTA. Personally, I'm watching both. Kaspa's got that explosive potential that honestly makes altcoin season so addictive. IOTA's got that slow burn institutional adoption that builds generational wealth. Maybe the real play is not choosing at all. Maybe it's understanding that both represent valid thesis bets on where blockchain technology heads next. If you found this breakdown valuable, drop a like and let me know in the comments which one you're leaning toward. Are you team speed or team utility? And hey, if you want more deep dives like this, check out my video on the top altcoins for this cycle. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Quick reminder before you go, nothing in this video is financial advice. Crypto is volatile, risky, and can wreck your portfolio faster than you can say bear market. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Do your own research. Talk to a financial advisor if you need to. I'm just a guy with a camera and an opinion. Stay safe out there, crypto fam.